everyone, it's Tanya Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here with part 2 of the Discord Dreamsnap review video for the Favourite Bag Challenge. I am so excited to get into this. The first half of the submissions were wonderful, so creative, such a joy to see. Honestly, absolutely wonderful. You all smashed it out the park. And I have no doubts that this second part will be just as good. So why don't we jump over to Discord and take a look at your awesome submissions for the Favourite Bag Dreamsnap Challenge. So here we are, starting off with a submission from Wolfie, who's gone for this Mickey inspired dream snap. So we do have the Sorcerer Mickey backpack here. We also have Mickey in his magician's outfit, which I think works really great. I think this is a great alternative skin to have him in. Whilst we don't have the Sorcerer Mickey skin, I think this is a great alternative. I love how you've gone for like a spooky vibe with everything though. That's really fun to have gone with. Obviously we've got the Mickey jack-o'-lantern here, which I think ties in very, very nicely to the overall kind of like look and aesthetic, especially with it being Mickey inspired. It kind of helps to bridge the gap between the spooky Halloween vibe setup you've gone for and the Mickey inspired outfit and shot. So great job on this dream snap. Next up we have a submission from Kat, and oh my gosh. Okay, so we all know that I am Team Wally around here. Wally is my baby. I love him so, so, so much. And to see a Wally dream snap like this is just lovely. I love where you've taken it. So this is taken kind of in the castle, like Jafar's castle, if that makes sense. I say Jafar's castle because he sort of resides there at the moment. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I love how you can see kind of like the mechanical works inside, which I think works perfectly with Wally. Obviously he's a robot, so to go for that kind of like futuristic and also technical kind of shot, I think works wonderfully. Obviously yourself kind of looks like you're in like a space suit, which works really well with Wally, and again that space theme, you know, it looks like maybe you're exploring a new world, you know, a new planet or something like that. But I love this. I think this is super fun, really creative and unique, and yeah, obviously bonus points for Wally because we are Team Wally here. We are Team Wally. Next up, we have a submission from Doodles, and this is so, so stunning. Oh my gosh. No, it's so cute. I love this. I love the pink vibe. So I love that your outfit is like fully coordinated in pink, which works really well with this setting. So we've got these beautiful pink magnolia trees. We have the magnolia path here. We've even got like pink flowers dotted in and about. Blah, blah, blah. I can't even talk. It just looks so wonderful. And obviously I think it ties in very, very nicely with Rapunzel. You know, we've got Rapunzel paint in here. She's got the beautiful purple dress on. She has the flowers in her hair. So again, it kind of all very cohesive in terms of the nature and the color choices and everything that you've gone for. I love that we've got the fox companion backpack, and we've also got the little fox critter here as well, just to kind of unite those two. So again, those kind of nature vibes and things like that. But this is just such a stunning submission. It's such a beautiful, beautiful setup for this shot. I think this would look gorgeous as like a pre-established area in a valley. That's one of the things that I love with dream snaps, is that you can sometimes learn ways to decorate your valley by looking at dream snaps. Like, I would never think to pair the wilted cottage in this kind of lush, dense foliage area, but it works so wonderfully. And yeah, I think you could definitely replicate this build in any valley and it would look just as good and just as stunning. I love this. This is such a beautiful, beautiful snap. The next up, we have a shot from Madame Bernet, who's gone for a What is with my words today? I do apologise, everyone. A Monsters Inc. inspired dream snap, and I really love how you've used 3 different mannequins for this. I think it's super fun. So we have the mannequin on the left here, which looks a bit like Celia, and we've got the green Mike Wazowski backpack here. We then have your avatar, who's got red in their hair. We've got the red Mike Wazowski backpack, and obviously we've got the red elements in the outfit. And then we have a blue inspired one with the blue Mike Wazowski backpack, the jean jacket, the jeans, the blue shoes, and obviously the blue. So like just this cohesiveness of blue. So I love this mix of different styles you've done for each of the individual Mike Wazowski backpacks. I think that is super fun. We have the little Sully kind of like clay teddy toy thing here, which I think is fun. Obviously the Monsters Inc. vibes in the shot, you know, with the Scream canisters, you know, Sully's chair, Mike's chair, the Monsters Inc. Fireplace, and like the snotty tissues. It all just works together very, very nicely. And I do see this is the hidden Mickey here with the stools that's put together to create your Mickey shape. I do love to see your little hidden Mickeys each week. I completely forgot to point it out last week, but I remembered this time. I have remembered. But yeah, brilliant, brilliant submission. And like I said, I really love the playful creativeness of this shot with like the 3 backpacks and the 3 different colours. Next up we have a submission from Marina, and oh my gosh, do you know what? Okay, I'm not a pink girly. Do you know what, it's a weird thing. When I was younger, I was like a mix of girly and a tomboy. Like I really love like things like Barbies and horses and stuff like that, and things like that. But then I was also the kind of kid that I used to hang out around the back of the shops fixing the neighbours' kids' bikes and stuff like that. So like, you know, I like was both ends. And then eventually it got to the point that I was like more tomboyish, and I was like, pink, no, gross, I don't like pink, kind of thing. But I am really loving these pink dream snaps. These pink dream snaps are very, very cutesy. Very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. No, I just, sorry, that was so cringe. No, I absolutely do love the pink vibes. I'm loving it. I think it's just so gorgeous and so pretty. I love that you've got Daisy's house and Minnie's house, because I think that works so wonderfully with the sort of the colours of the shot. You know, it all blends together very nicely. Even Belle and Beast's castle works wonderfully. We've got Rapunzel here, so again the flowers ties in very nicely with all these floral elements we're seeing. She's obviously painting, which is such a cute thing to, you know, manage to take a snap of. We've got the lounge pillows here, so it's kind of like you're on a girls' day out, a girly picnic, hanging out together, and I just think that's wonderful. I even love the little rabbit companions that you've used. I think that's super cute. One thing that I do like is that you've gone for this cherry blossom inspired kind of backpack. It is in a blue colour, but I think that helps really pop against your pink outfit. But obviously we know, because of the backpack it ties in wonderfully with these magnolia trees and things like that. It's just very matching to the overall look and aesthetics of the shot. But yeah, this is absolutely wonderful. Where is this taken? Is this in the glade? I was just thinking, because I was looking at this cross section here. So I'm thinking this must be the glade. But it looks so bright and vibrant and like not muddy. I'm so confused right now. No, wait. Oh my, this is just beautiful. Excellent work on this, excellent work. Next up we have this submission from Christian Henry, who's gone for this very aesthetic kind of sunset looking shot. I do love how the sun glows here. We've got these fireflies coming in as well. And then we've got your character with the fox companion backpack. So I think this is an absolutely wonderful submission, very nicely done. I do think this looks beautiful, and yeah, it just has a lovely aesthetic to it. So I hope this does well for you. Okay, let's go Aqua Hex. I love this. This is so fun. I love the alternative vibes of this outfit. I think that is like super fun. I love how you've got the haunted mansion here, kind of adds to those spooky vibes. Even the like stone pillars, which kind of almost feel like gravestones. Maybe that's just because I've used them in my own kind of like graveyard inspired builds, but I think this looks absolutely incredible. I love that we've got Jack here. We have the zero, wait, no, this is just the whimsical companion. I stand corrected. It's not the Zero Fox, it is just the whimsical companion. We've also got the jack-o'-lanterns here, so it definitely has those kind of like not Hollywood, Halloween. I don't know why I can't talk anymore. I don't know. I apologize. But it has those Halloween vibes, which I love. And I love the alternative, darker kind of like aesthetic that you've gone for with your character's look, tying in nicely to the dark vibes of the Maleficent backpack. So brilliant, brilliant job on this one. Next up, we have a submission from Mike. And of course, this is absolutely stunning. Of course, naturally, as we expect every week from Mike. No, this is absolutely beautiful. I love the autumnal vibes of everything. I love how the little fox looks like you've managed to catch him with his head like tilted. It's just so cute. It's very, very adorable. I do love this kind of like camping setup that you've gone for, like as if you're hiking through the woods, hiking through this magical forest. Maybe you've taken a bit of a break to, you know, cook up your beans and stuff like that. But I just love it. It's so whimsical and magical and everything like that. Like especially with these lights, these firefly lights, and then the actual fireflies you've got going on. It's very, very beautiful. I do love it. And I love that you've got the ginger fox companion here. So it's like you're out with the foxes. So again, that kind of cohesion with the overall shot and the backpack that you've gone for. I think it's just lovely. Such a wonderful, wonderful submission. Next up, we have a submission from Lainey Faye. And oh my god, if this isn't Hansel and Gretel vibes, oh my gosh, how fun, how wonderful. I absolutely love this. So we got the like witch's house in the background. Your character's dressed up in this witchy attire. And then you've got this candy backpack, which works perfectly with all the candy elements. So we've got the broken lollipops on the ground leading up to the witch's house. We've got the lollipops that are stood upright as well. And then you've gone for Vanellope, who obviously has the candy aesthetic. And then we've got Stitch with his little candy backpack as well. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful fun story you've told here with this dream snap. I instantly recognize what this is sort of inspired by. Very magical, and obviously, you know, such an iconic kind of like fairy tale that you're telling here, you know, the story of Hansel and Gretel, and obviously Disney-fied with Stitch and Vanellope. I just think it's wonderful. I love this. I love the uniqueness of this. I love the lighting, the decor. Honestly, spectacular. This is what I love to see with Dream Snaps. The creativity. Oh, I am so impressed. This is absolutely fantastic. Next up, we have a submission from Punchy LaRue, and I love this. I love that you've gone for this basically almost like Halloween inspired snap. So we have the Ghost Mickey backpack, which is absolutely adorable. We have a beautiful Mickey cloud here. Look at this, look at this. I love to see it. Honestly, I love a good Mickey cloud. I love the Figaro like here. I think that's so cute. Obviously I'm a big fan of Figaro. I'm a crazy cat lady, so you know, Always a joy to see Figaro. I love that we've got Fairy Godmother here, and then we're effectively almost like in a garden of pumpkins, which feels so fitting for Fairy Godmother. Obviously, she lives in a like little pumpkin house and everything, so I do feel like the decor really works well together. I love the pop of red from the maple trees and also the apple trees that you've got in the background there. I think this is absolutely stunning. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shot. Definitely has those autumnal vibes with it, you know, those October Halloween kind of vibes, which I think is super fun. And I love the colors of this, you know, the red and orange tones throughout. I think is just absolutely wonderful. So brilliant job on this snap. I hope this does well for you. Next up, we have a submission from Glitch, and I love this Maleficent inspired snap. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, I think this is absolutely wonderful. I love the dark outfit you've gone for. I love the pop of the green hair and the purple. Like, obviously that ties in nicely with the Maleficent colors. You've got the Maleficent horns on. You've got this Maleficent hourglass. So everything is coordinated in terms of your outfit. And then we have taken this shot in the like the dark castle. I don't know what this castle's called, but like the Forgotten's castle, and I think this is absolutely wonderful with all the night fawns you've got on, got going on, with all the like green and purple colors. Everything works together in terms of sort of color and cohesion. I think this is absolutely wonderful. This definitely looks like it could be Maleficent's domain, where she is ruling over, kind of thing. I think this is absolutely wonderful, and I know we're both very, very excited to be getting Maleficent in game. I think she's going to be absolutely iconic and amazing. Obviously, I do also hope we get Aurora, but I know we're both very, very excited to at least get Maleficent in game. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And this is such a fun dream snap. So yeah, fantastic effort. Next up, we have a submission from Nolan, and actually this isn't Nolan's submission. Nolan submitted this in my Discord because there's apparently a bit of a bug where you can end up duplicating the character accidentally. I'm not going to showcase what you have to do this because I don't want anyone's games to break. Obviously, Nolan didn't submit this, but I just thought it was really cool to kind of like show off and just be like, oh my gosh, what on earth? And you can also see here with the Sullys as well. It's such an interesting bug. I'm just kind of blown away that such a thing could happen, but it honestly does not surprise me. We've seen a lot of very, very interesting bugs at the moment from the game. You know, people having random bits of furniture floating about in their valley. I've seen multiple people report critters showing up in their valley, well, specifically the one from the rock show Star Path showing up in their valley without them having owned it. I've seen a few people report on that, so I just think it's, you know, it was fun to kind of show off this little bug. And yeah, obviously, like Nolan said in their post, you know, it's not something I would recommend doing. You don't know how much it's going to break your game and stuff, but certainly a very kind of interesting bug. And I thought it might be fun to show off what you've accidentally found. So we will move on to your actual dream snaps after showcasing that absolutely incredible bug that you seem to have come across. And let's take a look at this. So first of all, we've got Sully in the background. You know, we've got Wally here, we've got Buzz, we have Stitch, we have Jack. Absolutely wonderful to see such an array of characters. But it kind of almost feels like this is a trick-or-treating Halloween kind of scene which I think is wonderful. You know, we've got all the pumpkins dotted around. You have a bag that you're carrying, which you could argue is for all the treats and candy. You've got Stitch with obviously his candy backpack. I love how the birds are flying into the shot here. I think that looks wonderful. And then we also have the like Halloween night Nightmare Before Christmas haunted mansion here, so it looks like it's really dressed up for Halloween. And then it looks like your character's dressed up as a monster, which I love that you've coordinated the hair and the clothing, you know, with the boots, the skirt, the jacket, and the blue mic backpack as well. So yeah, absolutely wonderful shot, very fun story that you've told with this. And then this is your second account, which actually would work perfectly for this week's challenge in terms of a rockstar setup. I love that you've got Sully there and Mike, you know, obviously on his mic. You've got Jack there, you've got the Forgotten, you've got Stitch, and you've got Olaf, and then you've got like an audience of people watching this show. Like literally, this snap would be perfect for this week's challenge. It is so cool. I think this is fantastic, and I love your outfit. I love that you've gone for like the ghost Mickey backpack. I love the color coordination of your character with like the purple in the hair and the purple skin tone that you've got going on. Yeah, I think it's fun. It feels like a monsters rock show. And obviously the Halloween Mickey backpack ties in well with that kind of like almost monstrous spooky vibe that you've kind of got going on in the shop. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And then your next account, which again would work incredibly well for this week's challenge. I think it's so funny to see the ones that have obviously used the Star Path items and effectively could reuse their snaps. I think it's so fun to see. But I love that you've gone with like the free colors, you know, with the blue backpack and then the blue hair and the blue outfit. We've got the green hair to go with the green backpack, and then we've got the red hair to go with the red backpack. I love that. I think that's super fun. And then obviously it's like you've got like a stage set up with a couple of band members and Mike, you know. Yeah, this is super fun. I think this is an absolutely fantastic submission. I think this is going to do very well. I love this. I love the cohesiveness of this shot, and yeah, I just think it's very fun and playful. Next up, we have a submission from Jessica, and oh my gosh, I am in love with this. I absolutely love this. Okay, I love that we've got like Pumbaa here, we've got Simba, and then we also have the like little Simba Lion King inspired backpack. I love that you've gone for this dress. So this dress is basically one of the rewards from leveling up Timon and Pumbaa to level 10. It's an iconic and beautiful dress. Like literally one of my favourite dresses in game. I think it's so stunning. And I love how you've decorated this. You know, we've got Pride Rock, we've got all these water ponds kind of thing. We've got the waterfalls in the background and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, this is very stunning, very beautiful. I love the dense foliage, and obviously seeing your dress ties in with the background. And obviously we've got this Lion King inspired scene, and you've got a Lion King backpack. So perfectly cohesive. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So stunning. Next up, we have a submission from Vinny Luca, and this is beautiful. I love all the like the magnolia blossoms and everything like that. I just think it's so pretty and aesthetic, and obviously paired with your pink dress is just gorgeous. I love that we've got the Fox Companion backpack. Honestly, this whole snap is almost like inspired by like the critters. Like the critters really are such a focus here. You know, we've got one raccoon here, we've got another one here, we've got another one here. We've obviously got the bird, and then obviously the fox in the backpack. So I love this mix of animal, critters and companions, and I just love the beautiful vibes of this shot. I think it's very aesthetic, very stunning. Yeah, I think this is beautiful. It's such a beautiful submission, and I of course love to see the raccoons. You know, we like our trash pandas over here. very relatable kind of thing. But no, this is stunning. Brilliant job on this. Next up, we have a submission from Zara, and oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? I love this. I love this Sorcerer's Apprentice inspired snap. Obviously, we got the Sorcerer Mickey backpack. Your character is dressed as a sorcerer, you know, very Yen Sid inspired and things like that. Obviously, the whole room is set up like a sorcerer's room. You know, we've got all the like potions, we have these beautiful fireplaces, all the kind of like magical shelves and bookcases and everything, which looks very, very stunning. I love that we've got the like Sorcerer Mickey mannequin here, and we do have the iconic enchanted broom, so definitely has those nods and ties to Fantasia, which I think is absolutely fun, absolutely stunning, and yeah, just overall very, very, very fantastic. I love this. Definitely very magical inspired, and yeah, just very, very cohesive as a shot, and I think this will do extremely well. Next up, we have a submission from Kira, who's done this beautiful candy shop Dreamsnap, which I love. I love that we got the two mannequins in the background with the donut headbands, obviously leaning into those sweet treat vibes. You've got a candy backpack. You've gone very colourful with the outfit, you know, the pink streaks in the hair, the purples, the blues, which obviously lends in very nicely to the decor. We've got a lot of blues and pinks going on. Obviously, we've got Vanellope in the shot, which I think is just perfect to have for this kind of dream snap. All the candy, the different like cakes and everything like that that are on display. You know, we've got candy on the floor, we've got chocolate, we've got popcorn, we've got cupcakes, we've got a proper cake, we've got a banana split, we've got like waffles and everything like that. I love this. It's so full on, but really fantastic, really cohesive as a scene. You know, it's clear what the theming is throughout this shot, and I love how you've done the decor as well. I think this is so fun, so playful, and such a creative submission. Next up, we have a submission from Angel of Thursday, and I think this is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. One, we've got this absolutely stunning Mickey cloud, which thank you for that. We have a beautiful snapshot of the moon here as well, which is gorgeous. And then let's talk about some of the smaller details in this shot. So we can see this is a very Toy Story inspired snap. We do have the alien backpack here, so I love that you've gone with that and then gone for this Toy Story aesthetic. So we have Buzz down here surrounded by the little green aliens. We've got Stitch in the distance, which, you know, ties in terms of those, you know, alien kind of vibes, you know, space vibes and stuff like that. We also have Wally here, again, that space connection, which I love, and obviously bonus points for Wally because Wally is literally the cutest. I love that we've got pizza on the tables to tie in with the pizza planet. And do you know what's kind of funny is obviously where you've got this explosion of fireworks and stuff like that, it almost looks like the pizza planet rocket is lifting off into space, which I think is super fun and super playful. I absolutely love that. And then it looks like you're looking at it with your monkey companion here. I love the color choices, you know, the yellow and the reds. I think that works very perfectly. Obviously, you got the red tones of the spaceship and things like that, which I think is super fun. I love how you've used some of the VA items. They just add in this beautiful kind of like futuristic kind of color. I don't know how to describe the vibes that I'm trying to explain, but I just think it works. You know, that neon glow, maybe it's just like the kind of idea that we associate those like neon lights and LEDs and stuff with like space or futuristic kind of vibes. But yeah, I love this. I think this is a fantastic submission and absolutely brilliant job on capturing that Mickey cloud. I love it. Next up, we have a submission from Fora, and I love this. It's like a Winnie the Pooh inspired snap, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. I love the house choice that you've gone for here. I feel like this house really lends itself into like Winnie the Pooh's house, because Winnie the Pooh does live in like a tree, if that makes sense. Like, it's in the stump and like, yeah, so obviously going for this overgrown kind of like, or I call it the Hobbit house. I think a few of us in the community call it the Hobbit house, but going for that makes total sense for kind of like the home where I'd expect to see Winnie the Pooh. Obviously, we've got these Winnie the Pooh popcorn buckets, and I think that's wonderful to see. Obviously, leaning heavily into that Winnie the Pooh theme, and obviously the natural aesthetic kind of feels like a woodland where you could see Winnie the Pooh. You know, this feels very 100 Acre Wood vibes. I love that you've gone for the Winnie the Pooh backpack. You've also got the fox companion with the Winnie the Pooh backpack. So again, that cohesion in terms of a theme. And then obviously the aesthetic of the outfit. You know, we've got this red top, we've got the yellow skirt, we've got these red sneakers. So the yellow and red tones within this outfit work perfectly for that Winnie the Pooh inspired look and appearance. And obviously the little basket is so cute and iconic. And I love that Pooh's getting like some sweet treats to set him up for his day. And I just think it's wonderful, very fun and playful. Next up, we have a submission from Rainbow, who's also done a Winnie the Pooh inspired snap, but instead of looking like Winnie the Pooh, you have dressed your character like Christopher Robin, and I think that's very, very fun. Obviously, we've got the Winnie the Pooh popcorn buckets here, where it looks like Winnie the Pooh is diving into the honey pots. We've got the Winnie the Pooh backpack, and I love that you've gone for the watering can here, because it almost looks like a honey pot. That's kind of the vibes it's given off with like that yellow glow. I know it's the Beauty and the Beast watering can, but it definitely has those kind of vibes of a honey pot. And I love how you've decorated with the natural foliage, again kind of giving that 100 Acre Wood kind of inspired vibe. I think this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful submission. I think it's fun, I think it's playful. I love the fact that we've just seen Fora snap, and that was also Winnie the Pooh, but these are two Winnie the Pooh snaps that are obviously similar but very, very, very different. You know, they're done so differently, they're so unique despite following a similar theme, and I love that. I love seeing how creative people can be using the same item. You know, you both use the Winnie the Pooh backpack, but both come up with two very different looks and aesthetics, and I think it's so fun and really shows how wonderful Dreamsnaps is. I'm such a huge fan of Dreamsnaps, and I think this is real proof of how wonderful Dreamsnaps can be. Next up, we have a submission from Lightspark, who's gone with the Maleficent inspired bag, obviously pairing that with the Maleficent hourglass and the Raven, because the Raven can obviously represent Diablo. His name's Diablo, I think, the Raven, like Maleficent's companion, basically. I love that. I think that's absolutely wonderful and so fun and aesthetic. The whole vibes of this area feel very magical, which I think works well with kind of like a Maleficent inspired shot, just to add to those magical vibes. And yeah, very fun, very playful, brilliant job. Next up, we have Roll Marianne, who's gone for a Monsters Inc. inspired dreams. Now, as soon as you posted this, I did leave a comment. I was like, I hope this does well, because I knew, like, when the challenge come up, I knew I wanted to do the Monsters Inc. bag for my husband's account. That was like one thing I was certain of. I knew I was going to do that. So to see someone else do a Monsters Inc. snap, because obviously this was the first one that I saw of the Monsters Inc. inspired ones, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And I hope both our snaps do well. I love that we've gone for that similar kind of like dorm room vibe. So I hope our submissions do well. And I love how your character looks. I love the use of the new hair, especially when paired with those horns. It definitely gives that kind of like monstrous vibe. obviously the boots, the pants, the jacket, and obviously the Mike Wazowski backpack. It all goes together very nicely. It's like your character has a very Sully inspired look, and then your backpack is obviously Mike. So I love that pairing between the two. I think that's so fun and playful. And obviously I love the setup and the scene, you know, with the other monster plushies and things like that. So I really hope this does well for you. I'll be keeping our fingers crossed that both my husband's account and your account get into that 4K club. I'm really hoping, because I think they're fun. I think it's such a playful idea. And then last but most certainly not least, we have Cole's submission, who's gone for a Maleficent inspired snap. And shut up. No, this is incredible. Okay, so I love the lighting. I think the lighting is one of my favorite aspects of this. The way we can see these light streaks coming through is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that you've used the Madame Leota table, not only for that magical vibe, but because there's like these crows on the top, or ravens. Again, it ties into that Maleficent aesthetic. I love that we've got two of the Maleficent thrones. You know, we've got a beautiful kind of like symmetry going on within this shot, which I think is just fantastic. I love this fawny pathway that we've got going to the spooky castle. Again, just such an iconic association in terms of Maleficent and things like that. So I think that is honestly iconic. I love the lighting. Yeah, just the vibes of this are brilliant. You've obviously gone for the Maleficent backpack. We've got the Maleficent horns, and we also have the Maleficent hourglass. And I love the outfit you've gone for. I think it works really, really well with this kind of like edgier vibe that you've gone for. I think this is an absolutely wonderful submission and an absolute joy to see. So I'm sure you'll be in the 4K club this week. Brilliant job. Well, there you go. That's it. That's all the submissions for the Favourite Bag Dreamsnap challenge. What a joy to go through each and every one of your submissions. I have such a blast going over these every week. It's so much fun. So thank you to everyone who does share in the Discord. I really appreciate it. If you do want to be featured in a video like this, don't forget to join the Discord. Share your dream snaps in the Dreamsnap channel, and you could be featured in a video like this. To everyone who's watched the video, anyone who likes, my subscribers and my channel members, huge thanks to you. I really appreciate your support and appreciate you being here with me to share in this love of this beautiful game that is Disney Dreamlight Valley. So thank you all very much for your time today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.